Wanna join me? Come and play, but I might shoot you in your face. Bombs and bullets will do the trick. What we need here is a little bit of panic. Do you ever wanna catch me? Right now I'm feeling ignored. So can you try a little harder? I'm really getting bored. Come on, shoot faster. Just a little bit of energy. I wanna try something fun right now. I guess some people call it Garena. Let's blow this city to ashes and see what power thinks. It's such pathetic neatness, but not for long 'cause you'll get jinxed. So much better, so much fun. Let's start from scratch and blow up the Come on, shoot faster. Just a little bit of energy. I wanna try something fun right now. I guess some people call it
Final hour and wild growth. Waddles in, exact 280 season, failing UCC, turning it around with Michelangelo just burning the match on front. Tiffany goes in, Woozy picks up the kill and the first. Woozy gets taken down.
So no flash away, he's in the hole, at wala na si Ase.
A bit too low on kill rate, that would be a first.
No time to talk. This is the final one, and I'm just saying I'm not playing. Take a walk. No time to talk. You've got a long way ahead. You better hear what I say and take a walk.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Garena LOL Collegiate League powered by Lenovo. Challenge what you know. Of course, before we get into this game, we're going to be your casters. Quick intro, Arctic Atmospherics fam. Of course, with me is Chisto. And this will be a game, of course, between Lyceum of the Philippines University versus Adamson University.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about the implications of this game for the standings. I mean, LPU, they're already out of knockout stage, being 0-6. They're trying to end the conference on a high note with the win, not ending without any victories. And as for Adamson, if they win this game, then NU beats FU in the upcoming match, they can potentially force a tiebreak for the 4th seed. So this has implications for ADO, but not super important when compared to what LPU wants.
Indeed. So we'll just have to see. I mean, for Lyceum of the Philippines University, they didn't really have the best run, I gotta say. Yeah. But hopefully, fingers crossed that they could manage to pull off something in this case. And at least just one win before the conference ends. And for Adamson University, of course, another one of the teams which I'd say I've been talking about a lot of these teams which do have somewhat of high expectations. It's just that for Adamson, they've been a bit shaky, I gotta say. A little bit on the shaky side.
They have to be a bit more consistent. I mean, their wins haven't been as clean as they might like. And for LPU, they don't want to end without a victory. And I think this is the time for their players to step so that they at least end on a high note.
So there you have it, folks. Again, we'll just have to see once we get into the game if this will finally be the time that Lyceum of the Philippines University gets a victory under their belt? Or will it ultimately be Adamson University, for the win? But let's go ahead and check out the pick and ban phase right here. Of course, Cho'Gath going to be the first ban coming in from Adamson University. Going to deny that from Snipe. So there you go.
Yeah, pretty standard tank bans here. They don't want to deal with all those meat shields. You're too tanky, can't kill this guy. Jarv, another tank.
Wow. Actually pretty diverse.
Syndra targeted the Jissy here. I think Kong just respecting the pick. I do think Jissy does play this. So with all of these picks coming out, it does leave a lot of Ardent Sensor supports open. But Jace Hover from Adamson, I wonder if they will pick that up.
It will be interesting if they do decide to lock that in for their... And yeah, it's going to be a lock-in. Of course, I'm assuming this is definitely going to be going to Shiro. I highly doubt that they'll be putting GC on the mid
And the
lane
Shen
base.
response from LPU, I think Jace into Shen, Jace wins that matchup since he is a ranged champion, can bully the Shen, but if Shen gets a few items, like early if he can get a Bramble Vest, he can potentially deal with the bulk of Jace and survive that lane. Jungle Ezreal,
Wow.
maybe ADC Ezreal, but I think Jungle Ezreal right now is a more popular pick. It's a very strong solo queue pick. I'm not sure it's the best in competitive because there's some more effective junglers, but we'll wait and see how this goes for Adamson.
Wow, Zed going to be locked in as well for Adamson University. Still though, let's go ahead and check out what Lyceum of the Philippines will bring out. Wow. So this is going to be Sejuani pick. Then, okay, so there we go. It will be the Lucian instead.
Yeah, Lucian in the mid lane into Zed. Kind of a hard matchup for Lucian because Lucian doesn't have that many defensive options versus Zed once Zed hits level 6. So I think Kong has to play his early game right here so that he can get ahead and give Zed a hard time in the lane pre-6.
And there you go, bans being thrown out. Double supports coming in from Lyceum of the Philippines University. Going to take that away from Link, Lulu, and Soraka as well. So 4 supports being banned off. So let's go ahead and see what they'll be choosing in exchange for the supports that have been taken off the board. So look, another signature pick coming in from Lucify right there. So it is going to indeed be the mid Lucian for Lyceum of the Philippines University.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised here that no supports that utilize the best item in the game at the moment were picked in the first rotation. I mean, all support bans coming for the second ban phase, and it just shows you what these teams prioritize. And is Adamson not gonna pick an AD carry here? Because Jace can't jungle. Oh, not as well as Ezreal.
Indeed. And wow, I wonder if that's going to be as is though, or if we're going to see some switcheroos, because
a Leona LeBlanc kill lane is very effective though. Of course, Leona can easily set up around 2 seconds of CC for LeBlanc to chain CC, no pun intended, and LeBlanc just deals a lot of damage in there, especially to the Vayne, which is very squishy, and let's see how LPU responds.
Looking out for that last pick
They
right
need a
there.
support. I do believe Karma is still available. They could potentially go for that.
Oh, looks like they will be potentially opting for the Braum. Is that going to be a lock-in though? And yes, that is indeed going to be the lock-in.
I think Braum is a fine pick here to the Leona to counter the melee matchup, because if they do pick a squishy support, the Leona LeBlanc kill lane would potentially want to bully that, and let's just see how the laning phase goes for this Vayne Braum bot lane.
So there we have it, folks, with both sides locked in. Who do you guys think is going to be taking this home? Personally, I mean, without the bias, I would love to see Lyceum of the Philippines University win at least one game, but then again, based on performance, of course, by history, by how we've seen both teams perform, I feel that Adamson University, with the experience that they have at the LCL, might pull off this one.
Yeah, with that being said, I want Adamson to win with their LeBlanc Leona bot lane. I mean, it's always fun to see teams in competitive mess around. I mean, not that much implications here because for Adamson, it's in NU's hands in the upcoming match whether or not they do force a tie. But Leona LeBlanc, that's a lot of kill potential in the bot lane.
Definitely.
Just really want to watch that, how it pans out.
So, I don't know about you guys. I'm really raring to get right back into this. Looks like we will indeed as we head into the action for Game 5 between, once again, Adamson University's Penguin Authority versus Lyceum of the Philippines University's Lyceum Pirates.
I'm kind of surprised that you aren't biased towards the Penguins.
Well, I'm all about teams, at least kind of stepping up their game, getting that one last win. Because I definitely feel for Lyceum of the Philippines University. Although, on a positive note, this is great experience for them if they do decide to pursue the LCL again next split. At least they do have that working ground as to what they do need to improve on going into the 2018 spring term if they do decide on doing so. Ooh, both sides though kind of trying to scout out each other.
Adamson's comp looks so nice. Ignite LeBlanc in the bot lane. No defense, just go full offense. Just run at LPU and destroy them.
That's absolutely crazy. Looks like nothing
won't
fruitful
find
coming
each
out.
other.
Yeah, they're just
Unfortunately, because I just want to see these teams go at it.
like a little group of a group version of hide and seek happening. But
Oh.
looks like finally both sides will be scouting out each other. Snipe though will be contending with 3 members of Adamson University. They're going to be going at it. This is a level 1 fiesta happening right now. Shiro taking a lot of damage along with LDV on first blood though. Going to Shiro. Lucify getting the kill onto Link at the same time. Both sides trying to run this out here. Lucify just running away from these 3 members of Adams. No, actually that's 4 members. That will be the flash coming in from Lucify though. He's taking quite a bit there. Brody gonna try to save him, but no, Shiro still getting the kill. 3 for 1 thus far. Will Brody be the next casualty though? All it takes is one more hit. No, that will end in a 3-1 in favor of Adamson.
Yeah, teams finally finding each other there, and Adamson picks up 3 kills, and the Jace is just gonna be super fed over that. He picks up 2, and Jace is a very snowbally champion. Once he gets ahead, he can just destroy you throughout the game.
Whew.
So,
3-1 happening right now. It's like decent start for Adamson University, but I'm yet to see how this composition will work out for them. I mean, it's definitely more on the fun side. Whether or not it will actually lead them to a win, that's something I'm interested in seeing if it's potentially viable for them.
okay, so let's talk about the jungle Ezreal pick here. Like, what do you think about that pick?
Ah, man, I know you have an opinion about that pick, so I'm gonna let you talk about that.
I am not a fan of jungle Ezreal at all, because for me, if you're a jungler, if you can't gank or can't tank, don't even play that jungler. I mean, for Ezreal, the whole jungle Ezreal philosophy is that you need to get an effective gank at level 3. Or you need to get a lot of farm in the early game, because if you fall behind on this jungler, you're gonna be super... you're not gonna have an impact in the mid to late game. And right now though, since Adamson picked up those 3 early kills, I think Ezreal has a good start to this jungle path, and let's just see how it pans out for the rest of the game.
Indeed. So there we have it though, Simone. I mean, what's interesting about this bot lane matchup between LeBlanc and Leona, looks like Sheer gonna try to go into Snipe, though Snipe gonna be dashing his way out. Only making a recall. Not exactly the best position to recall at though. Has to be careful. Orf though gonna try, goes for the Essence Flux in. Gonna go for it? No.
I think he's trying to get the kill to
Shiro
Shiro.
gonna go on to
Nice
Snipe.
flash.
Nice swag points right there for Snipe. Shiro though has to be a bit more. Ooh, that's gonna be the hit, and only 4 minutes into the game. Now on a killing spree.
Yeah,
Shiro.
not enough fancy feet from Snipe. They're good flash initially to escape the Q from Jace, but not able to dodge a shock blast.
Third time wasn't exactly a charm for him there, but 4-1 right now. It's definitely put Shiro in a great place here on this Jace, and at the same time, talking about this bot lane, ooh, condemned though on to Simone. Unfortunately, no vision to get any further pursuit there. But yeah, with this LeBlanc in vain, it's interesting because at least Simone doesn't really have to worry about Lucify being too much of a pain in comparison to other AD carries, because Lucify still needs a little bit more time. But ooh, LVZion's gonna try to go in. Will get ruled by Leona there, and that will prevent any further pursuit. Simone gonna try to see if he could balance back, retaliate a bit, but no.
Yeah, the setup there from LPU just not optimal. I mean, Braum has to land a Winter's Bite in order to sort of chain a stun, but kind of early from Eldezian to actually engage there. Plus Leona, and Leona with the stun can disengage easily, and LeBlanc is very slippery with her distortions.
Ooh, or now joins the party, getting a little bit of poke on there. To Lucify, trying to get that 3rd stack, not quite happening for him though.
Okay, so let's talk about the comps here. Let's see Adamson University. They have very snowbally champions across the board. I mean, if this comp gets ahead, they have a lot of ways to jump onto you and just kill you instantly. Whereas LPU, they have defensive options. They have scaling. They have a Vayne which will be protected in
Ooh.
the late game by a Shen and a Braum. And so for LPU here, it's for Adamson, I mean, it's a race against the clock because at some point during this game, it's gonna be extra hard for them to actually get on and kill Lucify once he gets his items and his teammates get more items to peel for him.
Indeed, and as we've been pegging in the previous games, despite some losses coming in from Lyceum of the Philippines University, Lucify has been one of those more consistent AD carries in the LCL. Probably I'd rank him as potentially one of the top 5, top 4 in the Metro West Conference, but at the same time, of course, with this game, we'll just have to see if that opportunity will be granted him to actually carry into the late game, wherein he does cause problems to Adamson University.
So right now, though, Adamson very in the driver's seat here, very in control of this early game. At Jungle Ezreal, not really big of an impact, but he has been ganking more effectively than the Warwick. So far it's working out for Adamson University.
Without a doubt. I mean, with things happening for him right now, Shiro just really causing a lot of problems here for Snipe. Snipe gonna get the taunt in onto Shiro. Elvision is gonna be joining the party. Shut down in the nick of time right there for Snipe getting the kill.
Yeah, just one auto attack away there, and Elvision is flashing in to secure the CC to prevent the auto attack from going off onto Snipe. Just kind of an overstep there, but being this ahead, I can see why he wants to play aggressive. I mean, he did draw LPU's jungler top lane, so that does allow Adamson's bot lane to play more aggressively, given that they are the aggressors in the bot lane.
Yeah, man, 5-2 right now. Adamson University still looking good, but still, we'll just have to see if Lyceum of the Philippines University will have that room to kind of scale into their advantages later on into the game.
Okay, so I mentioned aggression, right? I mean, that's what Leona does. Leona, as a pick, she wants to get in the fight and stay in the middle of the fight for as long as she can, tanking and just stunning people. And I think Leona's one of those supports as the sleeper pick in this meta because with Ardent Sensor being really strong, I honestly believe Leona is one of those support picks and you shut down Ardent Sensor because those Ardent Sensor users, most of them are squishy, and Leona just has a lot of all-in potential and bonus damage with her passive that could be proc by allies, and I think I'm a big fan of this pick from Link.
I mean, especially with one of the Worlds games the other day. I believe that was Misfits, if I'm not mistaken. That went for the Leona. And SKT, oh, but there we go. I mean, looking at this lane though, Adamson University really got this lane pushed out, or if they're gonna die, that red buff from Elvision.
So much damage on Lucify.
Root on to Lucify right there.
Hot
Still,
flash,
Elvision
though.
in the vicinity is gonna try something here. He is level 6, still not enough of a fast response though. Or getting, I was about to say sniping off Snipe, but that would be a bit too redundant. But still, Leon taking a lot of damage right there. Lucify trying to balance and bounce back, but no. That will be a little bit of a trade-off between both sides.
Yeah, Eldezian not using his ultimate aggressively there. Not able to win in a 3v2 situation. And of course, Snipe dying on the other side of the map. There's right here.
That's 4 members trying to convert. That was 4 members. A little bit too gutsy.
Yeah, Lucify almost betraying Eldezian here. Like, he almost got the Warwick killed. And of course, the kill happening top lane, it removes the Stand United from the map, removes the global pressure, which could have helped the initial gank from Eldezian. Good proactivity by Orph, understanding that Jace is a winning matchup and he wants to snowball this further. They want to put Snipe in a larger hole than he already is. And that's how you play the game. You see your winning matchup and you play around that in order to win. And good read by Adamson there.
Indeed, right there. Looks like Shiro gonna go the path of lethality. I know someone that would be very happy with this type of build, but in which case 6-3 right now. Adamson University, I gotta say, they're really making it work in one way or another. I guess it's because of the overwhelming damage output, plus the advantages that they have, particularly for Shiro in this top lane matchup against Snipe.
As for LPU here, I know why Eldezian is playing around this bot side. I mean, Lucify has been one of the better AD carries in the conference, and playing around a good AD carry, I mean, he can potentially carry the game if he gets enough of a lead. That's why Warwick has been making so many proactive visits down the bottom. It just hasn't been working out for him. And Orf just solo killing Brody there.
Really milling down on the members of Lyceum of the Philippines University. And that's kind of tricky because with all the damage output coming in from Adamson University, I'd say that the people that would ideally want to frontline for the members of LPU, but looks like they're going to try something here. Link kind of caught out, but this tower is going to be going down. Adamson University going to try to run this out. The Link very, very low. Kong getting the kill. GC will be joining the fray, though. Might be dealing a lot of damage here onto LDzion. He's going to be going down. Deathmark does its work. And looks like they are not done just yet. Lucify gonna try to get the chase onto GC. Chase, they go to 80 carries. Really want at this assassin. They scream vengeance. GC just continuing to walk. Just one more hit and Lucify gets the kill.
Ooh, the cooldown on the Shadow there, not fast enough to actually help him escape. And Lucify just chasing the Zed down, knowing the Zed has no cooldowns, has no more ways to be aggressive onto them. Onto the 280 carries, there's no way to kill them. Just I'm gonna run at you and just auto attack you to death.
Indeed. Man, Snipe though having such a tricky time. Lucify gonna try to help remedy this by helping his teammate here. Will get spotted out by that ward, but here comes Kong as well. It looks like it's gonna swing. I don't think they'll be able to continue. That's knocked
him
back.
on the head.
Yep, just a little bit of a boop.
I don't want you here. Get out.
Oh, Shiro though.
He's
might
spotted
actually
by the ward
try
though.
Something. Kong as well. Just gonna nuke it out. Brody landing that kill,
Nice
but
block.
still Orf will be joining the fray here. Lucify getting the kill. Simone in the backline though gets spotted out by LDzion, and that will be Orf. Get a little bit of hokey pokey onto Brody there. LDzion goes onto Orf. That will be the kill. Shut down. Goes to Kong. It looks like Link gonna be going into this fight here. Teleport coming in from Snipe. GC slaying Brody, but looks like LPU ain't done just yet. Link going down to Kong once again, now on a rampage. Redemption is real for Lyceum of the Philippines University.
Yeah, these fights are so extended. Like both teams just running at each other, wanting to get more kills. They're so bloodthirsty, and I think that's partly because of the implications of this game. I mean, the teams are playing a bit more loose, especially LPU. They look super comfortable playing this loose, aggressive style, and it might net them the win here.
Indeed. Like they'll be continuing, but no. GC will be joining in. That will force the rest of LP to back away for the meantime. Snipe though, kind of lingering.
Okay, so now that the teams are able to move around the map, I expect a lot more of these skirmishes to actually happen. And if these skirmishes go in the favor of LPU, they can possibly navigate the gold deficit they're currently under, because it's not that big of a lead from Adamson. It's just 2k gold.
Indeed.
So let's just see how these skirmishes pan out.
We'll just have to see. Looks like 3 members of Adamson University will be converging on this mid lane turret. So Snipe and Brody, 2 of the more tankier members of LPU, will be on the defense.
Bit of core items here already complete from the side of LPU. Infinity Edge onto Lucify, gonna just give him even more damage. And Black Cleaver from Kong complete. Simone, one hit away.
One hit away indeed. Will they be able to get it though? These are 2 melees chasing him, but looks like Kong does work and gets the kill there.
Yeah, Simone getting taunted there. They're able to CC him long enough to, even though LeBlanc is slippery, is not able to escape, and just gives a kill over to LPU.
Brody getting stunned in there. GC securing the kill. Lucify tumbling back in to try to seek a kill. Sight won't be happening there as Adamson University finds the safety of their turret.
It looks like we're watching an ARAM game with both teams mid at 14 minutes. I mean, it's like they're playing a bit more loose, yeah, like I said. So. But Shiro's just full tryhard split push.
Elysian caught between Adamson University. Will get slain as GC now on a killing streak.
Yeah, so far, still 100% kill participation for Orf, even though I am not a fan of this jungle Ezreal. It's working out for him, and
Definitely.
it looks like he's enjoying himself as well.
There we go. Dragon going to be taken by Adamson University. First dragon of the game, of course. And next dragon will be Ocean again.
Yeah, they want to water Drakes here. Give us more regen so that we can continue these fights. So I wonder what the game plan for both teams were coming into this game when they had knowledge of what the implications were.
I'm not sure if there was a game plan at all.
Yeah, maybe they wrote like kill enemy team on a piece of paper and just left that there.
Yeah, just leave it at that. Choose whichever you want to go in. Notably, Adamson University, if you saw how they drafted Just straight off, no swaps, no priorities, just kind of whoever we want to use, go for it.
Yeah, I think they understood that their fate wasn't in their hands anymore because their only hope of going to knockouts is if NU beats FEU in the upcoming match. So they just kind of didn't give a and tried to have fun at least on during this LCL.
Yeah, true. 11-9 on the scoreboard, but then again, goal deficit leaning towards Adamson University substantially with the straight turret advantage, not to mention CS advantage for Shiro as well, 50 up. Leaning towards 60 now versus Snipe.
You know, even though both of the teams have been running down mid once they spawn, Shiro hasn't been going to that trend. He's been split pushing in the side lane. Like he's still playing seriously even though the rest of his team is messing around. And
Yep.
it's kind of funny to see that his mindset is still like that, even though this game isn't really going to impact that much in
Yeah,
terms of
true.
the standings. And
I mean, at the end of the day, you definitely want to have a good showing here. Eldizion going to try to chase out Shiro, though. It's a bit of fear, but looks like Eldizion will be backing away for the meantime.
I think Shiro's
Oh, Brody, though, getting caught by 3 members of Adamson University.
Ozify dying as well somewhere.
Somewhere on the map, somewhere down the road.
Okay, so as far as leads go, I think Shiro's far ahead enough on a Jace so that LPU has to send more members in order to actually deal with him, because Eldizion and Snipe across the 2, he's gonna kill those 2 before they actually deal enough damage to kill him. More aggression from Adamson, just diving in with this Leona.
There you have a 13-9 right there. Ooh, Shiro actually going to be
Inside the
flashing out of
base.
there. LPU not going to pursue though, knowing very well that Adamson University is around the area. Simone going to try to go in here onto Kong, taking quite a bit of damage right there. Brody will be frontlining for their mid laner here though. Shiro might actually try to go in. He's being very gutsy today. Will be taking down Eldizion, getting the kill.
Yeah, over-aggression from Shiro punishes him, but I just think he didn't care that much. He just wanted to get... He smelled blood and just wanted to take the kill there.
Ooh, Lucifer is going to try something. He's going to try to juke it out with Ortho. Simone is within the vicinity, so he has to be careful.
So, as far as objectives go, I don't think the teams are actually planning to set up for any of them. They really just want to go for these fights.
Yeah, they just want to try to go for these kills back and forth. Oh, Brody being sniped by Orf.
Snipe.
I didn't mean that as a pun to the top laner though. Just to make clear, Eldizion will be taken down by Simone though.
It's kind of sad though because Shen doesn't have any snipes.
Oh god.
I mean, he can't taunt snipe someone. That's not a thing. It's super short range.
That's
Whereas
true.
Orf does have the true shot barrage.
Can't really live up to his name here, Snipe. With the champion that he's on, that is. It's more of the opposite side here. It's more of Jace doing the sniping here, really.
And so far, he's been sniping really good in this game. Super ahead here. Already the Duskblade completed and potentially a Black Cleaver. Gonna shred the tank of LPU even more. And Snipe still hasn't completed a core item here. It's just a bunch of components. A bit of armor, a bit of HP here, and Bomb Center to clear the wave. He's not tanky enough to deal with the snowballed members from Adamson University.
15 and 10 right now. Man, I mean, I don't think the kills really matter right now because from what we've been seeing, it's just been straight off one fight after the other.
Yeah, both teams very aggressive and just Adamson playing like they don't give a care in the world. They're just having fun out there, and it's good to see a team, even though they know that this game potentially still might not send them to knockouts. It's good to see that they're having fun out there.
Yeah, in a way. But still.
As for LPU though, they're trying to end the split on a high note, not ending with 0 victories.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what's tricky here is that regardless of what Adamson University has with their draft, they're still actually doing quite well here though. Shiro gonna get caught out though, does manage to take down Kong though. Lucifer will get vengeance on his comrade, but still that does not really tamper with the end result here by taking down that inhibitor turret. That will be a lot of pressure here for Lyceum of the Philippines University because 6 turrets to nothing in favor of Adamson University. So even with the circus that Adamson University has with this draft, still working in their favor because objectives, check. Pressure on this map, check. Kills up, check. It's all working for them.
Yeah, but even with Adamson taking all these turrets on the map, they need to be careful because LPU, all the kills they've been picking up have been going to Lucify and Kong. And if this Vayne scales up, with Leona being the only true tank on Adamson, Vayne is going to shred these carries. I mean, even with Leona being tanky, Vayne can kite Leona almost forever after Leona finishes her initial combo. And once Vayne gets a QSS, she can just dodge around these fights and you just destroy the members from Adamson.
Ooh, juicy. They try to get the assassination right down to Lucify. Not quite enough to take him down though. Still, looks like Lucify gonna try to get back in here. Simone
Texter Gunblade execute.
Get the kill right there onto the AD carry of Lyceum of the Philippines University. Shiro as well will be playing Snipe. Two members of Lyceum of the Philippines down, down, down they go. Looks like Adamson University. Are they gonna try to push in the wave? Is coming in. Oh, LDZion gonna dive right in there onto Adamson University though. Is trying to back away though. Ooh, that's a lot on him though. Will be taking down Simone, getting the kill.
Yeah, LDZion catching the end of the Zenith Blade and giving Adamson another kill and more towers and potentially 2 inhibitors here. Adamson just being this ahead early, they're winning the back end of these skirmishes, and I think LPU, they want to stall the game out here, but Adamson is really just super far ahead right now.
This is almost very... how do I put it?
Clown.
No, not really. I wouldn't say that. It's really more of Adamson University. I mean, if you're going to look at the composition, there's not really much you need to assess there. It just...
You have LeBlanc in the bot lane.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you assess that?
It's just straight up damage coming off from all of them. That once everybody gets going, it's just snowballs from their Snipe though, getting the kill onto Link. 19 and 12 looks like they're not done just yet. Simone will be getting that route onto Kong though. He takes quite a bit of damage there. Or still will be taking him down. Exchange though. LDZion will manage to secure that kill for himself though. Ooh, GT though, is he going to try something? Wait, yes, assassination onto Lucify. Is that going to be enough damage though? Looks like Snipe going to go for the save. Lucify lives another day.
Yeah, Snipe saving his teammate there from the death mark of Zed. Shen Zed rivalry, denying the Zed another kill, but you mentioned assessing the team comps. I mean, once LeBlanc in the bot lane came out, you just throw away whatever notes you have about team comps, about drafting. I mean, it's a fun pick all in all, but how do you really explain LeBlanc in the bot lane?
I mean, there's no other way to put it really, but I guess with the lead Adamson University has right now, it's just pretty much straight up everyone just going crazy in their lanes, snowballing, and there's not really much to say after that.
Yeah, and not just the lanes. I mean, Orf, he's been playing really well on this Ezreal, though. Interesting build here with the Blade of the Ruined King, because even though I'm not a fan of Jungle Ezreal, I do look up the builds whenever I do some research, and in the build path for this, it's actually a Duskblade that's the third item after the Eternity Force and complete the jungle item. So interesting pickup here. I wonder why he did that.
Opposite person a little bit different here. Looks like they're going to be going here onto Shiro, trying to chase him down. Unfortunately, missing out on that Q, and that will kind of force LPU really back away though, taking a lot of damage. Broody though.
Yeah, Shiro kiting away from the members of LPU, and if that Winter's Bite did land, he could potentially still go for the fight, but with the crucial CC not like...
Ooh, Broody though has to be careful. Lucify will be getting the kill though in the nick of time. Does manage to save the support there, but still in exchange, Adamson University just pushing out this top lane right here, or caught between two members of Lyceum of Public University. Kong ain't done just yet. Will be getting the kill. Heal being popped up there for extra security. I don't think that was needed though.
So many kills across the map here, even though Shiro already disengaged. She jumps back in, wants to kill Lucify or Brody, and they're still fighting.
Ooh, tries to get the assassination. Ninja versus Ninja. Zed triumphs right there in that fight. LDZion will have to back away though. Very low on mana. Simone, is he going to try something though on this big bad wolf right here? Manages to take him down. Rampage he is on, not referring to the event.
You know, it's really cool to see here that Simone can play a mid laner in the bot lane, even though it's an AD carry.
I like the innovation. I'm not even sure that was intentional innovation or just, you know, we don't have an AP, I'll go LeBlanc.
Actually, interesting point there. They do not have magic damage, so picking LeBlanc in the bowling could have been why.
Yeah. Because from what we've seen from how they drafted, it was just basically whatever they wanted to use. So Simone just making that small adjustment right there, and it worked for him. I mean, 5-1 now on this LeBlanc. Not bad.
Wait, they picked up Baron?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't notice they picked up Baron.
Sneaky, sneaky. I mean, with all the action happening,
Yeah,
you
they
wouldn't
even
really
juke-
notice what's happening on the map at this point.
Even juked me.
Like, something was happening towards bot, someone is pushing towards top. It just goes crazy all across the board here.
Yeah, and let's see if Adamson will try to extend this game even further. I mean, with a lead this large, they can already push for the win, but so far they're just continuing these small skirmishes across now, trying to pick up more kills.
Shiro caught in the middle of everything though. LDZion tries to go in onto Orph, might be going down, gets the suppression, loses by securing the kill. Looks like Link may be the next target, but they have to be careful. GC and Simone is in that fight though. GC goes very hard in onto Lucify though. Simone actually securing the kill for himself. Shut down on to GC right there though by LDZion. Will get no, not quite though. Broody joins the fray. Are they going to try to force things onto Simone? Gets the distortion out of there. Hasta la vista,
Or is he
baby.
out of there? He's back
Oh,
in.
he's not done just yet. Snipe has to be careful though. Looks like red buff not enough to take him down though. But LPU fighting for dear life will try to defend this inhibitor though. Ooh.
Yeah, Lucify still doesn't have enough heal or defensive items to actually deal with the damage coming out from Simone and GC. A lot of point and click damage. It's very hard to dodge the E coming out from Zed right after he comes out from Death Mark.
Ooh, shutdown. Gonna be secured by Brody right there.
Nice though. Ooh.
Shiro goes right back at this inhibitor though, doesn't give a care in the world. Link just kind of hitting at it just to make sure, yeah, I'm gonna work on this inhibitor right there. But Shiro gonna be chased by 3 members of Lyceum of the Philippines University. Eldezion goes in on him, Brody secures the kill.
It's such a messy game from both teams, just going at it, just back and forth, hitting each other. And Adamson has just been coming out on top of these exchanges.
Can't catch a break both sides, you know. Just one fight after the other. And forget about establishing control of the map, establishing vision. Let's just go into full-on brawls back to back to back to back to back for both sides here. So 23-20 on the scoreboard, but still the numbers clearly tell much in the lead of Adamson University, much attributed to the fact that they have all objectives working in their favor. Pushed out 9 turrets total to nothing versus Lyceum of the Philippines University.
Yeah, and I think that's because they won the early exchange where the Jays picked up 2 kills and an assist. It really set the tone for the rest of Adamson where we're ahead. Let's push this lead even larger and use our superior early game to beat the scaling comp from Lyceum.
Ooh, Juke, really? Gonna go in there onto Brody. Here comes the ultimate coming in from Snipe. Got a little bit of tankiness there onto that support. Kong dealing damage from the backline. Snipe gets the kill onto Link. Looks like LPU will this be the turnaround that they need. 5 members. Are they going to continue to chase? But no, they are limited to their base mode. Those are a lot of waves pushing in onto them.
Adamson engaging in a 4v5.
Ooh. Ooh,
Simone getting caught.
Outside Kong right there. Looks like GC will be taking vengeance though. Suppression there on to the chase. Killing screen out. Eldezion goes down. Double kill for GC. Will be chasing out Orph now. Will be securing the kill. Lucify gets the kill. GC, the only surviving member of Adamson University. Will this be the turnaround that Adamson, well, actually Lyceum of the Philippines. No further chase though. Looks like GC survives yet another, but will he go back to get
something?
Lucify though? I smell blood. Nope.
His super messy fight there. Adamson engaging in a 4v5. They didn't have Shiro during Link's flash engage, and LPU with the numbers advantage just winning the back. But the fight extended even further, and once Shiro arrived and GC arrived, it just shredded through LPU, and LPU's base is now just in shambles. They just need to defend here.
Yeah, and that's the tricky part right here, wherein even if Lyceum of the Philippines University wins certain fights, there's not really much that they could do across this map, like try to siege turrets, because hefty waves are just pushing in on them, that even with all these extended fights that work in their favor, they just always have to go back to base because of these waves pushing in. Pressure is still there.
So we mentioned Adamson really not setting up priority over objectives here, but they are in the lead of objectives, and if they do want to really push their lead even further and end the game, Baron is up in 40, and I think with a lead this big, LPU cannot really respond to the Baron if Adamson looks to take that and Kong just dies off screen.
There you go. One member down for Lyceum University is Adamson University going to try to finish this out, though. These are 5 members that will be converging to one. Quite low, though, take note. We'll get a little bit of a poke there onto Elysion. They are hitting up onto this inhibitor. Waves pushing in back and forth for Adamson University. There goes the inhibitor to on. Are we seeing inhibitor number 2? Looks like that will be number 2. Lucify is going to try to be taken down by GC, though. Not quite successful, though.
I think Adamson's going for the end here.
They're
tired of actually fighting. They don't want Lucify to scale even further into the late game and pop off and just destroy their comp. Adamson wants to end now.
Adamson University is waiting for these waves to push in. 5 members going to try to go at it. Lucify hitting from the backline like a god. Orf is taken down. Looks like Shiro going to try to go in onto this fight. No Link gets the connecting CC, but still members of Adamson University can't quite get in onto those key targets there, though. Looks like they'll be continuing to chase. Elysion goes down to Shiro. That'll be 2 members of Adamson University down. Are they going to try to push Shiro, though? Simone kind of lingering around looking for a target to take down there. Is he going to go in there?
Yeah, Adamson has to be extremely careful here. Lucify is scaling. He's getting these items. He already has 3 core items complete, and with the Bilge Watercolor, now he has life. It's even more defense for him. If Adamson doesn't end this game soon, LPU will run away with this game with the Vayne.
Will it be their first victory? We'll just have to see. Shiro just going to pop out of there.
Right now, though, even with that said, their base still in ruins and Baron is up. I mean, it's going to be really hard for them to defend against a Baroned up team with 3 inhibitors down. Of course, 2 super minions barreling down each lane.
Almost leaning towards the 9,000 gold. It doesn't really matter, though. This is what I've been talking about right here. Adamson University, a little bit more, can't really close out this game. I mean, for the past 3 minutes, they've had all opportunity in the world. It's like Elysion going to try to go in on him, gets knocked back.
Yeah, Shiro's just trying to buy timer so that his team can go for the Baron. He's already drawing the jungler and mid laner. He does go down, but at what cost? Will Baron go over to Adamson's side? Lucify is here, though.
He's going to try to, takes quite a bit of damage there from Simone, but Link and Simone are going to converge on him. Down is he going to go? That will be the shutdown. Looks like GC also finds the target in the form of Snipe right there. Orf almost gets the kill, but looks like GC will be securing it.
Looks
for
like
him.
it will be the game for Adamson. They can look to end here. These death timers are kind of long, and Lucify getting caught out there, really sealing the game for Adamson. I mean, if he doesn't die there, they can potentially win a fight, get a Baron, stall the game even further, but just too many minions from Adamson just pushing into the base.
And there you have it, folks. Congratulations, Adamson University securing the win against Lyceum of the Philippines University. And my, oh my, I mean, I'm not even going to dive into the assessment.
Yeah, the game was just messy. Just kill this thing, kill this thing. I wonder what their comps sounded like. Like, oh, go on this guy. Let's fight this guy. Fight here. Look at me. Kill this guy. Yeah.
Goodness. But looking at the stats right here,
dude, Shiro's item build is the best.
Tear of the Goddesses just sold out right there for him.
This is how you should build every time.
Towards the end. But yeah, looks like there you have it, folks. Looking at the damage though, across the board still, I mean, as expected, Lucify is going to be the top contender right there. But
Link
still,
is trolling. He only dealt 7,000 damage on a support Leona.
Yeah.
Should have built AP.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, just join the rest of them in the
Yeah, they were
force.
having fun the rest of the game anyway.
But there you have it, folks. That has been Game 5. Once again, congratulations to Adamson University with the crazy win, I gotta say. Probably one of the craziest games we've casted. Yeah, but there you have it. Once again,
More or
your
less. less.
casters, Arctic at the Service Down with me is Chiso. This has been the Garena Local Collegiate League 2017 Summer Term Metro West Conference game. Of course, powered by Lenovo. Challenge what you know. We'll be right back for Game 6.